10 Tactics to Profit Acceleration. Marketing and Advertising Secrets. Do you have a website? Do you know for sure how many leads your website generates every month? Do you know for sure how many sales your website produces every month? Most business owners have no idea. Can I show you why your website isn't generating leads or closing sales for you? In fact, would you like for me to give you the key to successful marketing? You must be able to enter the conversation that's taking place in the minds of your prospects. Or another way to look at it is that you must be able to address the number one question on your prospect's mind at just the right time. So, how do you do this? It's actually quite simple when you know and understand the fundamentals of marketing. The conversation that's taking place in every prospect's mind revolves around two major points. There's a problem they have and they don't want, and there's a result they want but don't have. Now, believe it or not, there's actually a marketing formula we follow that takes these 2 points into account and spits out a message so powerful and compelling, it practically forces your prospects to buy what you sell. It's called the conversion equation, and it looks like this: interrupt, engage, educate, and offer. The interrupt is your headline, which means it's the first thing someone sees when they visit your website, read any of your marketing collateral, or hear you speak. When someone asks what you do, it's the first words out of your mouth. That's your headline, and it must address the problem your prospects have that they don't want. The engage is your subheadline, which is the second thing your prospects see or hear. It must address the result your prospect wants but doesn't have. The educate is the information you provide either verbally or in writing that presents evidence to your prospects that you and your product or service are superior in every way to your competition. Unfortunately, most businesses aren't different from their competitors, and that's why you must innovate your business to create what we refer to as a market-dominating position. You must make your business unique. It must stand out from the crowd. It must make your prospects say to themselves that they would be absolute idiots to buy from anyone else but you, regardless of price. And finally, the offer. You must create a compelling offer that makes it so irresistible your prospects can't turn it down. But here's another critical fundamental of marketing. Because of the saturation of marketing messaging these days, most prospects have become numb to most marketing. Following our conversion equation can dramatically overcome this, but even with this powerful tool in play, it will still take multiple touch points before your prospects will buy what you sell. For most businesses today, it takes anywhere from 20 to more than 100 touch points before a prospect makes their buying decision. Following the conversion equation reduces the touch points to somewhere between 5 to 12 points of contact. But here's the key. Most businesses don't follow up with their prospects at all, and this provides a huge window of opportunity for any business that does follow up to position themselves as the dominant force in their industry. But in order to have the opportunity to get your message in front of your prospects 5 to 12 times, you must find a way to collect their contact information, and that's the purpose of your offer. Most businesses offer something that only appeals to prospects we call now buyers, prospects ready to make an immediate purchase. Unfortunately, now buyers make up less than 1% of the total number of prospects that are in the market to buy what you sell. These businesses typically offer prospects a free consultation, a discount, a coupon, a free assessment, a complimentary quote, or the biggest mistake of all, call us. For most businesses, all of their marketing material, their website, their business card, all list their phone number as their sole offer, and that only appeals to that 1% of now buyers. The remaining 99% of viable prospects are investigating and gathering information about what you sell. They're searching for information because they want to determine who is offering the best value. You see, prospects don't shop price, they shop value. The only reason prospects consider price is that most businesses don't give them any other value proposition to consider except price. Remember what I said a moment ago about making your business unique, creating a market-dominating position. Most businesses don't do that, and since they and all their competitors look exactly the same, prospects are forced to shop price. When your offer is to call me, that basically says, let me sell you to your prospects. We're so used to getting nonstop sales pitches these days that we resist calling anyone with every fiber of our being. Most people these days won't answer their phone unless they recognize the caller ID. This type of offer is called an incentive offer, and incentive offers only work for common purchases, emergency situations, and impulse purchases. And remember, most prospects don't buy until they have been exposed to your messaging somewhere between 5 to 12 times. If you tell prospects to call you, and most won't, how do you keep marketing to them? Well, obviously you can't. The secret to effective marketing is to offer what most prospects truly want: information. This is the reason that a squeeze page is so critical. The only thing you provide is a chance to get more useful information. That offer is zero risk to a prospect, and it offers them something they truly want: a solution to their problem. They can receive it by simply providing their name and email address without having to speak to anyone or be subjected to any type of sales pitch. On a squeeze page, there are no navigation buttons on the page to distract the prospect. In fact, there's only one action they can take: enter their contact information. Otherwise, they have to close the page completely. And if they do, that is when we can redirect them to the main website to see if there is something else that might grab their attention. The information you provide through a squeeze page proves that you are an authority in your field. You may be the only one providing an education to your prospects. The more that customers understand every dimension of your business and what you offer, the more comfortable they will feel when they cross that psychological or emotional bridge to make the purchase. Education increases trust and a greater perception of value. With increased value comes the ability to gain market share and take the lead over your competition. The final question we need to ask is, what is the impact of having a squeeze page? What's possible? One website owner was getting a 0.76% conversion rate on his website. That means for every 1,000 visitors, he had between 7 and 8 people buy from him. That's a standard conversion rate across the board. When he went to a squeeze page, his conversion rate rocketed to 38%, 380 customers. You might not achieve this type of epic result, but here's the beauty of what a squeeze page can do for you. If you only increased your conversion rate from 1% to 2%, your business would literally double. This is entirely possible with the right messaging. You state a problem people have, but they don't want. And you state the result they want, but don't yet have. Normally, we look at a simple 5% impact on a business, but in this case, that would be a tremendous disservice to the actual impact that you'll realize. Even the 10% that we use is grossly understated, but we realize that if we use a higher number, it becomes unbelievable to people. So it's best to keep our numbers lower so they'll know it's easily achievable. In this case, a 10% increase provides an overall profit impact of 25%, and an additional profit of $50,000. There is typically very little cost involved when creating a squeeze page and implementing the conversion equation. This is an excellent way for any business to immediately increase both revenue and profits. Here's to your success.